time. It's time for the live stream. Thank you so much for joining us. Are we ready to talk about several things going on in programming for tonight? Welcome, everyone. I'm Denise Lee, founder and chairman of Anime Matsuri, and you are on our live stream on YouTube. If you haven't done so, please share this video and start liking it and chat away. We're going to answer as many questions as we can along the way. But also, make sure to subscribe so this way you can keep updated and put on that bell notification as well. So here we are with Mr. John Lee.
How's it going, guys? It's good to chat with you all again. A bunch of people in the chat. Nice of you guys to be here.
We always have awesome supporters on the chat, so thanks so much for always joining us and keeping it real and also keeping it cool for us. We'd love to answer some questions, so if you do have them, some of our members, our team members are in the chat as well and will be helping us out if we can't make it to your questions. So feel free to do that throughout the chat.
We're always curious, where you guys logging in from?
Tuning in from? Where are you tuning in from? I know last time we had Japan.
Yeah, what city? Yeah, we had people from Japan. You know, what city are you guys in? People from out of state, out of Texas?
Yeah, we had people from California, East Coast last time as well, so that was cool. Hi. Okay, we have quite a bit of an agenda tonight, so I hope that you guys are ready for some news, but also some information regarding the convention. If you haven't done so, our Anime Matsuri group is out there. Join us on social media at Anime Matsuri. Information on our website is not fully updated, so I know that you've been waiting for us to make some more announcements, which we are doing so during the stream, but also look forward to the app. I know some people are waiting on the app as well, and we have been working on the back end to get that out to you and being live as well. So it will be coming very soon.
Absolutely. So now, if for those who have been to the convention, have an idea of how the convention works and the flow of the convention, starting from Thursday all the way to Sunday, you have an idea. But for the ones that have never been to the convention, if this is your first time, well, welcome. But I'll give you a quick overview of the event, right? At the convention, there's many main events that we have. We call them main events. These are the bigger events. I'm just going to go over some of them. Not all of them, some of them. Because some things we're not quite ready to announce, but I'll give you an overview. So everything starts Thursday. Thursday is what we call our day zero. But the way it is right now, it's becoming day one.
Day one.
But it's traditionally we call Thursday day zero, right? It's the day before the exhibit hall opens, right? That's Thursday. Now, Thursday is our K-pop day. So K-pop happens on Thursday. And this year, K-pop is happening on Thursday.
Well, it's not just K-pop, but it's been grown to known as the K-pop day.
Yes, it isn't just K-pop on that day, but it's there's a lot of, because the K-pop concert is on Thursday.
Yes.
So besides the concert, you also have the autograph session. You have the panel, of course, the fan panel, and this year you have High Touch, which is new. We haven't done High Touch before, so we've been doing it for the first time this year. Also on Thursday, the Tenjin Festival opens.
Outdoors.
This is the outdoor part of the convention. And that's where all the food trucks are in Avenida and Discovery Green Park across the street from Avenida. This opens officially on Thursday. And if you didn't know, the Tenjin Festival is mostly cultural stuff. You have stuff like cultural instruments, like performances, like the shamisen, like taiko drums, sumo, things like that. And there's a beer garden out there. There's a performance stage. There's tons of games.
Festival games.
And there's food trucks. There's 15 food trucks, at least that. Also on Thursday, this is on Thursday night, after the K-pop concert, we have a themed rave called Matsuri de Noche.
It's a party.
Yeah, it's like a party. Well, more like a party than a rave. But
It's not a rave, but it's a
Matsuri
party.
de Noche, it's pretty fun.
We just started that last year.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, someone mentioned yes. Big C here. Sumo
Of
starts
course.
on Thursday.
Yes, sumo starts on Thursday. Yes, it's
That's
called
correct.
Sumo Slam. Sumo Slam. It's pretty fun. You should definitely check it out. Not to mention, last year we did something new. We opened the Artist Alley a day early, which was on Thursday.
Yeah, we mentioned that on the last stream.
Yeah, for 4 hours. This was just 4 hours, and it was just for whoever's around on Thursday, just to have a preview. You can go in there and you can buy stuff, and it was packed. There was so many people there, and I guess everybody enjoyed it. So we're doing the same thing this year, but now because the Artist Alley is in the same floor and the same, I guess, hall as the exhibit hall, we're putting the air wall up just for Thursday, just so we can open the Artist Alley for 4 hours, about 4 to 8 p.m.
It's
Right?
4 to 8 p.m. Yeah.
And right after that, we remove the air wall. So on Friday when it opens, you have the entire hall open. So this is basically
There's
Thursday.
actually a few more this year. When we get to our programming information talk, we're gonna also include like Thursday panels. There's gonna be events and stuff happening on Thursday. Second floor, third floor as well.
Correct. So as Thursday becomes more and more populated, we start adding more and more things. Now, looking at the hotel bookings, there's way more people now that are coming in early, coming in on Thursday. So we're adding panels, we're adding activities, other activities within the convention center, which will be discussed here in a little bit.
And question real quick. Someone asked, is the Tenjin Festival free? It is.
Yes.
You don't need an Anime Matsuri badge outside.
Correct. The Tenjin Festival, so the outdoor area is free. Yes,
Yes.
correct. You can go to food trucks, you can buy a
It's
burger.
hosted by us, absolutely.
Yes, you can do that, and you don't need a badge to go to the Tenjin Festival.
Right. But there's going to be some perks if you do. If you do have an Anime Matsuri badge.
That is correct. That is correct. Not to mention, you're supporting the convention, and
Yes.
that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
So, let's go to Friday. Now, Friday, generally speaking, now there's a lot of stuff that happens on Friday, but I'm just going to go over some things, not everything. Of course, Friday is the official opening ceremony, and that's when the mayor comes, and then we have this little, festivity in
Ribbon
front of Hall
cutting.
C, and we have the ribbon cutting, and then for the first time, the exhibit hall opens, and everybody can go into the exhibit hall and just bask in the glory of the exhibit hall size. The big exhibit hall this year. The Super Pass badge holders will have first dibs, so they get to go into the exhibit hall half an hour before everybody else. I think they go in there at 11:30, and everybody else gets access at 12 p.m.
Yep. Then
So-
same things with actually on Thursday. We did mention it last time during the stream. Artist Alley on Thursday, Super Pass holders gets to go in 30 minutes before everyone else as well. So any major event, Super Pass holders, you are so lucky that you get to go before everyone else. So
Correct.
Just FYI.
And just to answer Crystal's question, are you allowed to bring snacks or food into the con? Yes, you are allowed to bring snacks and food into the con. You can do that. That's not a problem. Always stay hydrated, obviously. And just in case you're out of snacks and food, there's plenty of vendors that sell food, especially food trucks outside. Support them because, they do a cool job every year, and I think people enjoy them. Also, on Friday, which is something new. This is something that we did before every year, but we didn't do it the last couple of years.
Yeah, it's been 2019.
2019. 2019. Wow, 2019 was the last time. We actually did a fashion show. Right, 2019. So we're bringing the... Wait, no, why do I feel like...
We did do a fashion show, but not bringing Japanese fashion.
That's right. That exactly. So...
I just want to clarify
So all the
that.
fashion shows that we have done, we have brought Japanese designers from Japan as the guests, and we've partnered with them to present to you this really amazing fashion show. They brought all their fashion and accessories, and it's been great. This is how it's been every year. But right after the pandemic, I remember travel wasn't a thing, and you couldn't travel. The Japanese people couldn't travel outside of Japan. Not to mention, even if they did, they couldn't go back in because they needed all kinds of, you guys know how 2021 was. So we couldn't actually host a fashion show
To the full
properly.
extent.
Yes, but now this year it's back, and there are 3 designers from Japan coming to the fashion show this year, and this will be officially announced tomorrow morning. But you get to have first dibs here. Let me show you fashion show. There we go. All right,
That is our visual for the fashion show.
correct. That is the visual for the fashion show, and it's gonna be something. Actually, hold on. Let me grab my.
Okay. Yes, it's happening again on Friday of the convention. Not this Friday. I know a lot of people want Anime Matsuri to happen on this Friday, but no, we're not quite ready yet. We are doing several things with this fashion show that we haven't done for a while, and that is again bringing designers from Japan to the show, and they will also have a booth in the exhibit hall.
Correct. So you can go. There's a fashion booth where all 3 designers will be there.
Yes.
And I mean, for those of you looking at the poster, you can see Putumayo. Putumayo used to be a really popular brand in Japan.
Oh yeah, they actually shut down for a while.
Yeah, it shut down, and that was a lot of people were pretty sad about that. But they're back.
They're back, and they're debuting their international, I guess, announcement.
Yeah.
At Anime Matsuri.
Yes. So this will be the first time you get to see Putumayo back from hiatus.
Yes.
Is that how
I guess you can call it that. Yes.
But
But Putumayo is back.
Yeah, Putumayo is back, and you can. They will be. They will be at the event. Now, of course.
There's a couple of new ones.
Of course. Now, the designers. I'm sure for anyone that attended any fashion show pre-20 or pre-COVID, you will know that the designers are guests at our event. So each brand has probably the designer of the brand, and they're normally there as guests. So not only can you go and I guess check out the fashion show or buy fashion show stuff,
support them.
you can actually talk to the actual designers. You can have a conversation with them,
And they'll be at the booth.
yes, they'll be at their booths. So on the exhibit hall on the bottom left corner, you'll see there'll be a booth clearly marked fashion, and that's where the 3 fashion brands are going to be.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. So now, we're just going quickly, just going over the announcements quickly. But when the official announcement launches tomorrow morning, right, you will be able to, there'll be more information about everybody,
Yeah.
and then you can check them out and see what kind of, what kind of artists and fashion designers they are.
So details about that, and
Mhm.
then also the application for models
Correct. Now, speaking of that,
will be open.
let me. Now, for those interested, if you go on the website here, you go to
Activities?
Get involved.
Sorry, get involved.
Down here it says fashion show model.
Yep. There is a
And-
link already.
And here it is. So the fashion show model application is now up. So if you're interested, you can apply to be a model, and just fill out this form and send it in. And every model that is accepted gets their Anime Matsuri badge reimbursed after they complete their, I guess,
After the weekend.
fashion show duties.
Yes.
Yeah. So you actually need a badge to apply to be a model. And then after you do everything you're supposed to do, you get reimbursed.
We do verify things and also make sure that the application, I know we get quite a bit from all over, but we do have rehearsals for the fashion show prior to, and then and it's going to be limited time, of course, this year. However, it is something necessary, and we're going to try to also do that right before the fashion show on Friday. So there's a lot of things going on in terms of what to expect for the fashion show. So details for this announcement will be on the website tomorrow.
Yes. Now, if you have any questions and you're wondering why do you need a badge to apply for the fashion show, and why is it that the badge is now reimbursed after the event and after you complete your fashion show duties, if you're wondering why that process, why don't you just apply? I mean, if you're just going to pay for a badge and get the money back, you know, why don't you just be able to apply without a badge? It's simple. We just want to make sure that you actually show up, right? Because you know, in the past, whenever we've done this, and we just kind of like just let people apply, and we pick people that didn't have a badge, and then we end up in a situation where people just you know,
Couldn't make
yeah,
it,
could make it, or just didn't show up.
skip through it, and unfortunately that hurt not just our event, but also the designers and people involved, and the whole, you know, event gets postponed somehow, and it gets, I mean, this is why some of the things behind the scenes gets delayed, because we had to fill in the models, or we had to adjust the you know, I guess the show itself. So it's really trying to adjust that on the day of. And it's, if you've been to a fashion show, and you may not see that behind the scenes, but it is quite a challenge to just change that last minute. So we want serious models who are willing to, of course, showcase the items on the runway, and to also respect the people that are involved, in terms of not just our organization, but the people that are coming from Japan, our guests, our fashion designers, and then the whole group that is putting on the show itself. So we really hope that the models are, you know, willing to do that, and if you do, then you got reimbursed for the badge.
That is correct. So that's the reason why we do it that way. And we encourage you guys, whoever wants to apply, just apply for it. It's pretty fun. This is Putumayo's.
By the way, 3 designers.
Yes, correct. 3 designers. There's 3 different designers. And just if you're wondering, the way the process works is that when you apply and we collect all this information, the designers get to pick whichever models they want. So they're the ones picking models.
Yes.
So here's Putumayo. They just relaunched their Instagram, I guess,
Yeah.
under Reload a Classic, right? So you can just, you know,
Reload a
just follow them.
classical.
Classical. Oh, Reload a Classical. Okay. Yeah, you guys can go on here, and you can follow them.
Yep. That's the first support with doing
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Putumayo. Let's go to the second designer. What is the Instagram? I think it's
Acryl.
wait a minute.
That one.
It's Kiki.
Oh yes.
There we go.
Kikira Shoten.
Yes, this is the second one, Kikirara Shoten. And you can check out their Instagram.
There's a lot of awesome accessories. This one is gonna be wild. I have a feeling.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, that's number 2.
And then the third crew.
Hi. Acryl Hatchet
Yeah, I'm trying to find their.
Insta.
Yeah, I think that's how it's spelled. No?
this is live, so we're trying to get this to you as best we can.
I don't.
It might be under a different no. Well, anyway, the third brand is acryl agite.
Yeah. I don't. Anyway, I will post the Instagram tomorrow. I can't find it right now for the third one, but yeah. So.
But if you're interested, definitely apply for the fashion show, and we are having that again on Friday of Anime Matsuri, and models, you have a advantage of being a part of this show.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now, this year, even though we've done this before, this is not super new at AM. It's just we haven't done it recently, right? We're going to do a karaoke battle.
Does anyone know what a battle is? This is our first time. We've been doing this at the anime bar, actually, but this is now going to be a huge event, I believe, at Anime Matsuri. So we're debuting
Correct.
this.
Now, karaoke keeps getting more and
Oh my
more
gosh.
popular at the convention. So this year we decided to just, put everybody's skills to the test and do a karaoke battle.
Yeah. So our lounge is actually the karaoke lounge. First of all, is on the second level, and we started this back in 2021 when we had the convention. So last year was our second karaoke lounge, and we put it in a bigger space, and it was so full even in that area. So now that we know the popularity of karaoke for you guys, we decided to create a battle out of it. Yes.
Correct. Now, this is serious business.
Oh, yeah.
Because the grand prize has two major things. Number one is $2,000 in cash
What?
for the grand prize. I mean, that's a lot
That's
of money.
major.
You will be rewarded for your singing skills and talent. Number two, even more impressive, is you will get the opportunity to perform the opening act, one song, the opening act, on Saturday before our J-Rock concert.
Wow.
On stage.
That's huge.
On stage.
So two major things. I mean, the cash prize alone is huge, right, guys? But
So-
to perform before the main act.
So you'll have the money and the fame, right? And the respect.
Oh my goodness, it's a serious battle, though. I'm just saying. I mean, we've had some amazing talent that we've heard even at the bar, the anime bar here in town, and it's been an incredible ride in terms of like who's really good at performing and just singing. And how do they win, John? How do they win?
So this is a judged contest. There's going to be information, all the information with how to enter and how the judging process is going to go will be released on the website. But just to give you guys an overview, right? So the first round of selection is everybody will get to send in a video of themselves performing a song, right? This is the first round. So we'll have tons of people sending their videos. The judges are going to go through those and they'll pick, I can't remember how many, I think it's 32 people or so, 32 or 64. I think it's 32. And that goes to the second round at the convention. So those 32 people now have to come to the convention and they will perform in the karaoke lounge in front of everybody. And the judges will judge and pick, from those they'll pick 8 finalists.
Yeah.
And those 8 finalists will now perform on Saturday in the afternoon, and we will pick a winner. And the winner will get the money, and then they'll get to perform on Saturday night.
Definitely, you can't be stage fright if you're battling, because that's all part of it. So we highly recommend those that know people. If you yourself are a singer, you want to try this out, definitely do so. It all encompasses not just the singing, but the performance itself. So there's a variety of different categories in which you do have to be good at in order to win this karaoke battle grand prize. So it's an awesome opportunity to showcase yourself.
Correct. That's right. That's right. And for some reason, this idea of the karaoke battle, we've been talking about this for internally for a while, and lots of people are interested in this. Even our guests, they're just interested to see people, their talents and what people are going to bring to the table and how people are going to sing. Everybody wants to watch. So I think this is going to be a big deal. We do have for this battle. This is actually sponsored by the Anime Bar, right? At the Anime Bar, we do karaoke every week. There's a bunch of people that are
Fridays and Sundays.
Yeah, they're pretty good, and we have competitions there as well. So the Anime Bar is here in Houston, in Sugar Land, if you didn't know, right? The Anime Bar will host some preliminary rounds, so you can go straight to the finals at the convention.
Yes. So instead of working it at the convention on Thursday and Friday, for this battle, you can apply to win the next round at the convention. You have a chance to do this at the bar early on, and you go straight to the finals.
Correct.
For
So
Saturday.
yes, that is correct. So if you win at the Anime Bar when they start their preliminary rounds, you'll get to go. I think the Anime Bar has 2 spots, so 2 out of the 8 finalists will be the winners from Anime Bar. So if you want to skip the competition at the convention and go straight to the finals, I guess you can.
That's
go
like
compete in the
pressing
Anime
that
Bar.
gold button, that brings you straight to the finals at America's Got Talent. Similarly.
But we will be here with McDonald, who's the bar manager, and he'll appear on the stream probably sometime next week. I think on Monday, and we'll discuss that in more detail, so you guys will know. And then when this information comes up on the website, you will see the entire schedule, when all the rounds are, what you need to do, and how you need. But we encourage, if you can sing, you have 2 months to go practice how to sing. Right? And just remember, you're singing for an anime crowd, so probably, anime openings.
It'll be fantastic.
You'll have, some extra points. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That's one of the highlights, and this is absolutely something new and really, really fun to be even just spectating, I think. So
Yeah.
we can't wait to host this at the convention for you.
Also, just a heads up, if you do want to compete in the karaoke battle, you'll probably have to purchase a weekend pass because this is a multi-day event,
Yeah.
right? So it starts, especially if you're competing at the convention. So it starts on, it might even start on Thursday. We're not sure, but for sure on Friday
Yeah.
and Saturday.
And Saturday.
Those are 2 days because Saturday is the final day. Alrighty, okay. So moving on, right? At the convention.
Oh, solo or duo? Good question.
That's a good question.
Well, we'll talk to McDonald about that.
Yes, and yes.
If we do allow duos at the bar, I believe, but I think it's going to be maxed out to 2 people.
Correct.
Yeah. So
That
I
is
want to
correct.
say yes, but I'll verify that for you by Monday.
Okay, so at the convention, I'm sure if you go to the convention, I'm sure you know this already, but we have 18 plus events. Not a lot of them. Huh? Yes, not a lot of them, but there are 18 plus events which are very popular.
Fantastic.
Right, so we have the Nerdlesque show, which is a nerd burlesque so
Event.
Nerdlesque, and it's really popular. That's in Hall B3. We also have the Hentai Fest, which was pretty hilarious and funny last year, and we have these events this year as well. Today,
But also, we have Club AM that's 18 plus.
correct.
Hello.
Yes, but
One of our biggest.
we're not
events.
announcing Club AM right now.
Yeah.
And funny enough, Club AM used to be open,
For everyone.
yeah, for everyone. It was all ages, and then it got way too out of hands, and then we said no. Okay, that's it.
Because
18.
you guys wanted 18 plus, so we're like, okay, we're gonna do 18 plus, and still thousands and thousands of people showed up. So it's just incredible that it's been a phenomenon growing with the 18 plus events as well.
Okay. Yeah. So, speaking of the Nerdlesque show, this
You get
is
to see the lineup right now. My goodness, for Nerdless, we've been working on this, and it's here, and here it is. Anime Matsuri's Nerdless show happening on Friday night, August 11th.
yeah 11. So this is Friday night slash Saturday morning. So it's Friday night at
Friday badge. Let's just put it that way.
1
Your
a.m.
Friday badge.
Correct.
Friday
Because
badge.
Friday, so our Friday programming goes all the way to 4 in the morning, as in 4 on Saturday morning. That's when it officially, the Friday officially ends for us, even though
Yeah.
it's Saturday morning.
Any event and programming that's for that day that keeps going until 3 a.m. is considered that day's schedule.
Yes, yes,
So
that's right.
anyway, this is happening on that Friday from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. in Hall B3, and it's gonna be quite a show this year. Very,
Correct.
very awesome.
So
I've attended the last 2 years, and it's been pretty wild.
yeah, so this starts at 1 a.m. and it goes to 3 a.m. Yeah, just when all the kids hopefully are asleep.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
say that, but nobody sleeps. No one sleeps at this event.
Yeah, we've had friends who have babysitters in the hotel, and then they go and they join us at Nerdless show and whatnot at Club AM, and so it's been a blast just seeing all the adults come out. We have a huge nightlife. If you don't know, if you're joining Anime Matsuri for the first time, it is a huge nightlife every night of the convention. So it's quite a, not just a reunion, but a really huge party at night as well.
Yeah, that's funny. Anne says, "Yeah, take the socks off." Yeah, that was last year. Xavier. Oh my god.
That was quite a show. Yeah.
You know, all his friends. I don't think anyone just. They kept saying that the entire year.
Yep.
Every time anyone sees him, take the socks off. Take the socks off.
But anyway, the Anime Matsuri, I know you guys are talking about that kind of right now, like we don't sleep. It's true, we don't. And the reason is because events happen till nearly 4 in the morning. And we're the only convention that lasts that long in a convention center setting. So yes, when we used to be in the hotel setting, it was 24/7. Like for that weekend, but now that a convention center, you don't usually have late night events, maybe till 10 p.m., maybe till midnight, but not beyond that. And we do have a special agreement, let's just put it that way, with our convention center to host late night events like this, and we do pay extra for it as well. So it is absolutely a must for us and a must for you to try to enjoy it, because it is absolutely a thing having at Anime Matsuri every year. So yes, Nerdless Friday, it's gonna be huge, and this is gonna be one of those events that it's not gonna be the same every year. So there's a twist to things. So hopefully you guys get to enjoy all the festivities that come along with that show.
That is right. Yeah, so the Nerdlesque, just like some of the events like Club AM and the Hentai Fest, these are 18 plus events. And speaking of that, which I mean clearly means you have to be 18 at the time to have access to these events.
Yes.
And it's just the thing. I know people always show up and say, I'm going to be 18 in like a day, in 2 days. My birthday is like, tomorrow. Well, we just try to stick with the rules on this. You will be carded, and even at the convention, and we'll talk more about that later. But
Yeah.
the point of an 18 plus event is you have to be 18
By
to-
that event.
by that event. That's just the rules. And we stick to those rules, so that's why it's strictly 18 plus. Okay. Now, these are just some of the events. Now,
Just some.
all the things that we discuss now will be announced tomorrow and the day after, just in the next couple of days. But you guys get to, just have first dibs at the information live on this stream, and you can ask questions, and we can talk about stuff, and we can tell you stuff. But there's a lot of announcements that are coming, and a lot of guest announcements. And as a matter of fact, moving forward with the stream, some of the guests will join us on stream to say hello to everybody, and who knows, some of them might just crash our stream, but you can expect that. Most of the guests we haven't announced, and we are going to announce them. So if anybody has any questions.
Actually, 1 day passes. We're gonna have registration, segment as well. But to answer the question of 1 day passes real quick before I move to the next room, is yes, we do sell single day passes, and it starts July actually. You can do that online and at the door as well. So it's only for Friday and Saturday and Sunday single day passes. So it will be available. Thursday, there is not an official single day pass because Thursday is not a full day for us. And as John mentioned earlier, and hence Thursday is only part of the weekend pass.
Correct.
For the convention.
That is correct.
So there's no Thursday single day passes. It's only Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Correct.
And prices and tickets for that will start in July.
Now, when we are ready to announce, which is pretty soon, let me just tell you this for sure. What is today?
Today's the 8th.
All right, today's the 8th.
Thursday.
The 12th is Monday. So
Monday.
Is like a Sunday. All right. So probably on Monday we're going to announce our K-pop group.
That's huge.
I think they're going to announce it first. They're going to announce it first on Monday, which is technically
Their Sunday.
What? Their
Sunday. Oh no, they're Tuesday. Yeah, we're behind.
No, they're on Monday. So our Sunday, right?
Oh, our Sunday. Yeah, they're going to announce it on their Monday, so it's our Sunday, and we'll talk about it on our Monday.
Correct. So on Sunday night is which is Monday morning in Korea, that's when I think they'll make the announcement.
Okay.
And then we get to announce the following day.
Yeah, so we announce on Monday, our Monday as well, but the tickets for that all the information will be on a couple days after.
Yeah, Jason is asking if it's a male group or female group.
Should we even say?
Well.
Okay, you have to tune in on Monday.
Yeah, well, we've done female groups for the past 2 years, so maybe it's time
to change it up.
To change it up, maybe. We'll see. We will see. Okay. All right. So the next part of the stream, Denise is going to be joined by Karima and her assistant, Farmer.
Call him Farmer.
Yeah.
His name is Justin.
Call him Farmer. Yeah. Justin Farmer. Farmer. Okay, and they're part of the programming team, and they're gonna go over just some part of what they do and what you can expect. So
yeah, I'll move along.
Okay. All right. Now that Denise is gone, I can just tell you who the K-pop group is. I'm kidding. I can't do it. All right.
Are you ready? Yep.
All right. Denise is.
We do the stream here in our house, and.
Hold on. Let me turn.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Welcome to our game room here at the house, and with me, joining with me is Karima and Farmer. So, Karima, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Karima. I am the programming coordinator for AM2023.
You might have to project a little bit more just for our.
Oh, sorry about that.
Our streamers here. Yes, so you've been with programming for a few years.
Yes, I joined the team in 2019 as a manager.
Wow. Okay. And with us.
Yes, this right here, this.
Your right hand.
He's my assistant. This is Farmer, Justin Farmer, but everyone calls him Farmer.
And there's actually not just him, right? There's quite a few of you in your team. So how many people are in the programming team?
There's about like 40 of them.
Yeah?
Yeah, 40.
40 people, yeah.
Yeah.
40 people. And what do you do during the convention? Or actually, let's start now. Like, what does the programming team do?
Well, mostly what I'm doing is taking in the panel submissions and screening panelists, looking over their panels, and just, scheduling them and adding them to the app. Farmer was doing all the recruiting. But that's mostly what we do before the convention.
Yeah, so you prep for several things. So not just the programming itself. We have hundreds of hours of programming, by the way, throughout the weekend of the convention. But also pre-con, we're recruiting team members and training people, correct,
Yes.
for the rooms. There's different rooms. Let's talk about that real quick. Where does your programming team work?
So we're on the third floor. So all the panel rooms are on the third floor. The majority of the programming is on the third floor, with some things on the second floor, such as the cosplay meetups. But the team is all stationed third floor.
Yes, there's a lot going on third level. There's several rooms, meeting spaces that we take over at the convention center. There's ballrooms that we convert into panel rooms as well. And there's a lot of things that go on, even workshops, correct, for the convention?
Yes, we have a room dedicated to just workshops, so there's no chairs in there whatsoever.
Okay, so I mean, there's pre-con too. I mean, the teams that you have, what type of I guess information on each room? Like, you have managers for the rooms or something?
Yes, so each room has a manager, and there's different types of rooms. So we have the bar rooms, which are for the really big panels. So they usually have guest panels and also fan favorite fan panels.
Yeah.
Then we have a room called the cosplay track room, which is for cosplay themed panels. We have the classroom, which is for educational panels, and of course we have the workshop room. And
I love that you guys, by the way, segmented this into various categories of programming.
yeah, we noticed that there was just some people had very specific, I guess, almost genres of types of panels they like to do. So
Right.
yeah, we decided to give them specific rooms for it.
There's also other things that are happening besides just programming in the third level, but we're specifically talking about fan panels and guest panels that are happening and events that happen on the third level.
Yes.
Correct. So for example, I'm just gonna let them know real quick. We have the cosplay cafe, for example. When we have the segment for that, we'll talk about that later. But there's other things that are happening on the third level as well. But programming is specific for tonight. But yeah, for those rooms, there's a specific team for each of those types of rooms.
Yes, so there's a room manager and a couple assistants to every room. So it's typically 3 to 4 people per room.
Right. So I mean, we're talking about taking care of thousands of fans throughout the weekend. Am I correct at this?
Absolutely correct. Yes.
And taking care of just the fan panels alone is a challenge. And mind you, you guys have been submitting panels and whatnot, and our team has screened it. But we also make sure that it's suitable for the fans, especially that attend Anime Matsuri. So we hope that you guys take advantage as best you can, not just visit the exhibit hall, but also attend these panels. And I know a lot of people attend the panels already, but it's a great way to educate yourself on things and also learn what goes on in the industry. And just a lot of people from all over, create these panels. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very diverse
I think
group
so
of
too.
people that are coming in.
Yeah, I mean, there's a variety of things. So pre-con too, going back touching on pre-con, there's you guys are screening the panels, and then after that, you guys are talking to the panelists as well, and or corresponding with the panelists?
So if I have any questions, like say if I just need more clarification, I will either schedule an interview or I would just ask over email. It kind of depends on how much I have to ask.
Yeah.
But other than that, after I'm done screening them, I just send them a confirmation email saying, hey, you've been accepted and this is the room that you're going to be in. And I'll send more information, at a later date.
Right.
Yeah, and once they're in, that's when I do the hard part, which is scheduling them. Like where, what time, what date are they going to be?
Yeah, I mean I think that's a lot of people underestimate how much goes into just the schedule, like just creating where, because there's a lot of panelists that want specific times,
Yes.
right? And it's really hard to manage that as well. So we try to keep it as diverse as possible, but also make it easy on the attendees to see if that's going to work for you. Like it's not clashing with big events, right? That goes on. Things like that, and I believe that's all part of the pre-con assessing right now with the programming.
Yeah, it's a lot like Tetris. It's a lot of moving.
Yeah, and then also pre-con, we work on the app, right, Justin?
Correct.
Okay, you want to mention that?
Yes. So I will be responsible at the convention for specifically doing push app notifications. We have been building the app. It's
Yeah.
a lot more optimized this year when it comes to panels.
Yeah.
Getting everything taken care of, which Karima and I have been doing for the last couple days, and just generally have a good time with it. I feel really confident about the app this year. It's a lot
Yeah.
easier to navigate.
Oh, good. And then not only that, there's reasons why the application, we have the application to fill out all the information possible, because the description itself is very important for not just the attendees that are attending it, but also for our app and information that is given for you guys in general for the app. So once you guys download the app, you'll see what I'm talking about. For those who are not familiar with the app, it has a lot of information, including not just the title of the program, of the panel, but also the description, when and where everything is located. All that stuff is in the app, right?
Yes, and one thing that we also do take in consideration is the comments on the app about
Oh,
our
yeah.
panel. Yeah, that's a really great tool that we had last year to bring back certain panels that we really did enjoy.
Oh yeah, your feedback is absolutely crucial for future programming, and not just about the panel itself, but the panel list, things that you enjoyed, things you didn't enjoy. So this way we have an idea of what to screen for the following year, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is very important feedback from you all. So if you have a chance to be part of the attend some programming and learn or do some workshops and attend the classes, or even just sit in on and spectate some of the panels that are going on during the convention. Anything you learn or you see, give us some feedback about that as well. So we talked about earlier the difference between family events, all ages, and also 18 plus events. So does one of you want to talk about that, the 18 plus events, please?
Yeah, so one of the questions on the panel submission is your panel 18 plus?
Yeah.
And most people get it right, when they check it off. Some people don't, but I read the description, I'm like, I talk to them and go, maybe you want to make this 18 plus, because, 18 plus mostly deals with like just adult themes, so whether it's sexual or not, just there's different types of adult themes.
Right.
So that also includes, excessive violence, language, things like
yeah,
that.
a lot of different kinds of content for
Yes.
18 plus.
And typically those 18 plus panels are usually at night, but not all the time.
Okay, that's good to know. So if it's specific 18 plus, you will specify in the app and also information at the convention.
Yes, so it's usually in the description, and also each panel has a tag. So if you want to specifically look for 18 plus panels in the app, you can just click the tag 18 plus and it'll just show all 18 plus panels.
That's awesome. Yeah, see, some of these tags that we have for the app is great, because then you can just bypass a lot of information and just go to that as well. So yeah, if you're interested in just 18 plus events, it's there. And parents, I know that you might be watching, you want to screen that as well, then make sure that you check that out as well in the app, and make sure that the young ones are not in the 18 plus events and panels. Okay, There's also another process that we have for 18 plus, just for those that are attending. You are carded, but also there's a way of identifying 18 plus.
Yes, so you usually are carded, but we also have this wristband. It's an 18 plus wristband that you can get from InfoDesk, and there's an InfoDesk on the first, second, and third floor. So if you know you're going to go to 18 plus panel that day, you can just go to InfoDesk, they'll card you, give you a wristband, and you're good, like, for the rest of the convention.
Yeah. So, and each day, if you don't have that wristband or you take it off and whatnot, make sure to get it, carded again for that day.
Yes.
So this way, you're prepared for the rest of the day. And mind you, this year, what's great is that any info desk on first, second, or third level will have 18 plus screenings for that wristband. So you can just go ahead and do that the first thing you do. If you're 18, just go ahead and get that, because you never know. Sometimes you change your mind during the convention and want to attend an 18 plus event, and you have to make sure that you're ready. So that you don't have to, just find a spot like right before. Just get that done quickly in the morning or something like that. And mind you, there's a lot of things going on throughout the day, correct? So prepare for, yes, there's lines for certain panels, but in general, it goes pretty smooth in getting people in and out of the panel rooms.
Yeah, as soon as the doors are open, because by that point we already checked your badges, so as soon as the doors are open, we can just let people in.
Yeah, so you don't have to go in a single file line. You just can go in all at once, correct? So that's during the con. During the con, you are able to go to any event as long as you have an Anime Matsuri badge, and attend and participate in some of these panels as well. And then during the con, if they want to attend certain panels, but then can they just, for Super Pass holders I'm talking about, sorry. Super Pass holders, is there a line specific for Super Pass holders?
Yes, so Super Pass holders, basically their line is in front of the regular holders line, and so they get in first, always.
Okay. And believe up until like 10 minutes into the panel?
Yes.
Okay. You're reserved an area even in the front, correct? So the certain panel?
Yes, so basically it'll be marked. There'll be a section marked for Super Pass holders that will be assigned and everything, so they know where to stand.
Okay. So Super Pass holders, you have, an awesome opportunity to just go in early, and actually not early, but definitely a reserved area in the panel room, and you have your own line for panels and events. So it's a huge advantage to be a Super Pass holder. So just FYI on that, because I know there's always questions about can we go into things before everything else. And yes, you do. Not just the exhibit hall, but also our programming. So I'm just gonna screen check real quick if there's any questions. Okay, I think we're covering a lot here. So process to get wristbands and whatnot. But okay, one of the major events that happen, and we can talk about this right now, so is this right here. The formal dance. Okay? The formal dance. Tell us about it, Karina.
So the formal dance is hosted by AM Matsuri, and it is just a classical type of dance, and we have a theme every year. So when I first started doing it, we had the royal theme, we had Enchanted Forest, and this year the theme is Masquerade.
Yeah. I'm
yeah.
excited about this.
I'm super excited about this too. I've been wanting to do this for a while. So yes, the theme for the formal ball this year is Masquerade. It is black tie optional is the outfit. So black tie optional basically means that men can wear tuxes, but they don't have to if they don't want to. Women usually wear full length gowns, but you can also wear cocktail dress. And cosplay outfits have to have to be formal as well.
Awesome. Now, there's specific, dress attire, as you're mentioning right now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the formal dance, there's going to be really cool things happening that's different than what we normally do, which is a live band.
Yes.
That's going to be coming to the formal dance, and there will be classical and jazzy music, and the theme this year, you do have to wear a masquerade mask.
Yes, that is also required.
It is required. So we're talking about like a real masquerade mask. I don't have it. Oh, I should have it. Next time I might wear it for you. But absolutely, it's gonna be really fun. It's exciting. So it's I can't wait to see how you guys decorate it and just the music going along with the masquerade. So that's definitely happening on when?
It will be on Friday, August 11th at 10 p.m.
10 p.m. And so for only a couple hours. So definitely try to attend. I will be attending this year, so I have to remember to like be in my formal attire for Friday night. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for letting us know about some information about program. Do you want to add anything?
No, I think she covered everything.
Yeah, you guys are really thorough about it. But for sure, there's a lot going on with programming, hundreds and hours of programming, and the last thing we want to mention is the panel submissions. So panel submissions are still available, correct? And when is the deadline for that?
The deadline for panel submissions is July 7th.
July 7th. We had to close it like a month before just so we can screen everything, make sure to put it in the schedule, put it in
Yes.
the app, all that stuff. Yeah. So July 7th, guys, last opportunity is July 7th for panel submissions. And if you are interested in hosting a panel, and if you know people that are really good at hosting panels, and maybe an awesome subject that you want to have at Anime Matsuri, please send them to the website, and under Get Involved, it's panel submissions form. So please do that. All right. Okay, there's a lot going on. July 7th, yes, July 7th, mark it down. We have so much going on in terms of more to announce for you guys. There's a huge opportunity to come to Anime Matsuri. It's August 10th to 13th at the George R. Brown Convention Center. AnimeMatsuri.com is where you can go for all this, and make sure to follow us on our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and at Anime Matsuri. So definitely mark your calendars for the convention, and we can't wait to see everyone do so much variety of things to experience and do, and just make it memorable for yourself. A lot of shopping, a lot of partying, a lot of events, and just learning in general too. So that's why we wanted to talk about programming today. So thanks for joining us. We look forward to the next stream, right, John? The next stream is going to be on Monday, June 12th. I'm like forgetting the date. June 12th.
Yeah.
Any last words, John?
Monday? Yeah. Yeah, the next stream is on Monday. So and on Monday we'll be discussing K-pop. Probably the announcement will come before the stream, but I'm sure they'll announce it, so
and he also
you guys will
mentioned
know.
karaoke battle. We'll touch more on karaoke battle on Monday as well. Okay, look forward to it. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. We can't wait to see you at the convention, but listening to us on the stream and chatting away with the attendees that are on here, and for those who don't know about the convention, is a great opportunity to get on this live stream with us. So thank you so much for joining us, and take care of yourselves, and we will see you on Monday. Stay nerdy, everyone. Good night.
All right.